me take you back to a pretty famous day in lolcow history. August 1st, 2021, where infamous lolcow Chris Chan was arrested on charges of incest against her own mother, after audio of Chris admitting to the offence had leaked online. Bodycam footage of the arrest is now available online for the first time, and we're going to take a look over it today, and it's honestly quite the watch, and then we're going to take a look at where Chris Chan is today. Now, the Chris Chan story is pretty well known. I'm sure there's not much need to explain who this motherfucker is, but the basic gist is that he is an autistic individual who created the Sonichu comics, a blend of Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog, which, in my opinion, is well and truly peak autism. Of course, the creation of this comic has led to decades of extreme internet trolling, as well as hundreds of thousands of people who have been fascinated in witnessing the horrific and bizarre life that is led by Chris Chan. Chris's father, Bob Chandler, died in 2011, also known as Robert Chu, as Chris likes to call him, which this is just where things well and truly went off the deep end. Bob's elderly age made him fairly incompetent to deal with the online antics that Chris was engaging in. Although to not much avail, he still tried his best, with one instance being showcased in this absolute classic clip where Chris had uploaded a house tour on YouTube that featured the extreme hoarding situation that was occurring in the home, leading to concern from Bob that the house would be condemned by health inspectors.
This does not even deserve a captain's log introduction, because this is dead serious. The inside and outside tour I did a few months ago of my house, everyone here, my mother and my father are angry at me. They're blaming me. It's my fault. I admit it's my fault. I want everything about my house off the internet. I'll send in detectives. I'll send in police. I'll send in everything in my power to get it off the internet.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Shut that goddamn thing off. I don't care what you do. You get all that stuff off of there tonight.
I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
I am
Do
working.
you realize something? Let me tell you. If the health department of Greene County sees those videos that you put on the damn internet, they could condemn our house and we would have to move out of it.
I see.
You go get that goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
I'm working on it. I was making a video for you to tell everybody to get the images off of the internet. It's out my control.
Oh, you get them off.
It's out my control. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to
You
go.
loaded them up there. You unload them.
I'm working on it.
Go do it.
I am doing it. I'm sorry.
Get in here and do it.
I
I'll be up all night with you if I have to. You won't get any sleep till that stuff off.
I'm working on it.
Get in there and start.
I'm working on it. Let me do this stupid video so I can tell everybody at my command to help me get everything off the internet about our house.
I don't want to get kicked out of my house by the health department. And what you just did was stick a knife in our back and kill us.
Alright, let me just...
Get that stuff off of there.
I'm
Get it off of there fast.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So yeah, please, get everything off of the internet now, 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 now! Curse the trolls. Peace to everybody else.
Now this is cinema at its finest. After the death of Bob, a lot went down. Chris was left alone with his mother Barbara, who, yeah, was definitely not all there mentally. Look at her, she's completely fried. Bit of an editor's note that I forgot to mention in the video, but she does actually have dementia.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I am autographing pictures to be sold on eBay. Thank you for buying. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Wait. We tell them to buy the other things as well, aside from that.
It will help us to buy food for the rest of the month. Thank you.
And buy everything else from Christine Chandler on eBay. Thank you. Definitely the high-ticketed items as well. Jeez. Oh well. Did okay.
Chris was pretty much left in charge of the household, and a lot went down during this time. Chris became trans, the house burned down, The family was hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and there was no end in sight to the trolls. Chris was so delusional that he, or I guess she now, whatever the fuck, believed that Sonichu and all of his friends that Chris had created were real, and they existed in the real world, like alongside her, even being married to one by the name of Magi-chan. In 2021, things just went way over the line when Chris Chan, I guess allegedly, admitted to having sexual relations with Barb, his own mother, on the regular. This led him to be removed from the home, with a protective order being placed on Barb. The he-she thing, especially with Chris Chan, can be a little confusing. People get angry no matter what pronoun you call Chris, so I'm just gonna say there. I'm just gonna call Chris there from here on out. After Chris was removed from the home, they stole $700 from Barb's bank account and used it for a hotel room, which broke the protective order, leading to the arrest of Chris Chan. Now, the only footage we actually had of that day was from the Ralph Mail, Mr. Ethan Ralph, who livestreamed the event and was able to briefly interview Chris on what was occurring. However, the responses were just rambling about the dimensional merge, an event that Chris Chan believes will take place where all fictional universes will collide with our own, but more on that later.
Christine, is the merge coming? Alright.
It's happening now. We're on the very
The merge, it's happening right now, isn't it?
New footage from that day has been released, official body cam footage with the full arrest, and we're going to take a look over that, with the delusions of Chris Chan in this being at an all-time high, and the officers on duty in this footage are just left in complete disbelief on what is occurring. We start with the police approaching the hotel room and confronting Chris, in which they are immediately put into handcuffs.
Right here. Oh, gotta unlock it. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
What's the situation?
What's that? You got a warrant for your arrest, all right? Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So Chris tries to sort of resist at first and quickly complies after the threat of a taser. And then Chris starts talking to the Sonichu friends that are also apparently in the room, and the delusions just go even crazier than this.
You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna do that. Do not fight. You will get tased.
Okay, well, listen, I will comply, but I'd like to clear up I'd like to come back with my things.
We'll get that all straight. Yeah, we'll get it all straight.
And what about my van? And I'd like to put my shoes on, please.
Yeah, sure, of course. We'll get there.
Okay, I can slip into my shoes. Magi-chan, Chris L, Savannah.
Is there anyone else in the room with you?
Is there anybody else in the room?
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you
No.
can't tangibly see
A
them.
physical person. Is there a physical person in the room with you?
Originating from this universe? No.
Okay, good.
Chris makes a point to say that they identify as a female and expects to be treated as such, which, funnily enough, I'm pretty sure Chris was processed in a jail as male, so I guess that didn't go down as expected.
So I identify as female, and I would appreciate if I was respected as such. It even says so on my driver's license, female.
Okay, that's fine.
Just making sure.
The officers are searching for Chris's shit, and they find Chris's wallet, which is literally some sort of scuffed, looking like duct tape fucking thing.
Wallet.
Oh,
Don't come over here.
it's the duct tape wallet.
Okay.
On the outside?
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's grab a seat.
Okay.
Or you just want your ID to go with you and your cell phone?
Yeah, my wallet and my cell phone is over there in front of the tarot deck box.
Yeah, I got a cell phone right here.
Oh, that's my secondary phone.
That's your secondary phone?
Yeah, I have two phones, one for the trolls and one for my home. I got two phones, one for the boys and one for my friends. You think I need two phones? There's a song.
Yeah, Kevin Gates.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this music guy.
Nah, that's a popular one. He's a fine gentleman.
It is popular.
A nice bit of banter with Chris and the officer there, although, yeah, Chris literally has to have two phones to deal with all of these trolls. That's fucking mental, what the fuck? Although as this conversation is going down, onlookers can be seen watching very closely at what was happening in the hotel room, which had the officers concerned.
Are you waiting for somebody to come to your room or something?
Wow. No, I was not. I was only waiting for the deputy that I talked with earlier today from the sheriff's office in Ruckersville.
Okay. All right. You're not waiting for like anybody else though? Any friends or anything?
I have nobody else.
The only reason I'm asking you is because there's a car up there and there's two gentlemen staring at us.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know if you were waiting for someone to come over or whatever.
This is presumed to be Ethan Ralph as well as other Chris Chan viewers, and Chris even tries to inform them of the online infamy surrounding Chris Chan, but they really don't buy it, and they're getting a little bit worried.
Okay, well, I would say question them because I am famous and infamous on the internet, so they may be video recording.
They still are.
There is nothing illegal in the room and nothing illegal in the bag. Please, feel free. I have nothing to hide.
It's got a very military style haircut. I wonder if it's Greene County.
Navy blue Yaris.
Maybe it's a rental.
Hey, it's good.
That would be something Greene County.
I mean, I know there's a lot of agencies that use rentals for surveillance. I mean, like staring.
Yeah, I know.
Chris is getting stressed out by the situation and needs to take a brief moment.
I need a moment.
Okay.
Pardon my flatulence.
So the cop tells Chris that all of the necklaces are going to have to go, including the Sonichu medallion, which is the face of a Sonichu character that Chris believes has magical powers, and Chris is rarely seen without this fucking thing. The cop says that they'll only allow a religious cross, and Chris says, well, the Sonichu medallion pretty much is my cross, trying to make a point that it's a religious artifact of some sort.
The only thing they allow are like crosses for like religion.
Okay, well, if I may speak, the Sonichu-shaped medallion, the big yellow thing at the bottom there, that is my cross. So
Okay, I don't know if they'll allow that one.
it protects me greatly. So that I am willing to take off the other two, but I really need the medallion.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that when you get down to the jail, if you go to jail, once the warrants are confirmed, that you may not be able to keep it. Okay? Just letting you know.
All right, but that is my cross.
Okay.
Let that go on the record. The Sonichu medallion.
Yeah, Officer Christian will tell him.
More and more people seem to be gathering outside of the hotel, leading to more concern from the officers who are just baffled as to what's going on. And then, like, as this is happening, Chris starts going on about how their husband, Magi-chan, is running around the room and punching them in the leg.
By the way, if any of y'all has been feeling a punch-like sensation on your leg, that is my husband, Magi-chan Sonichu, right on the opposite side of the universe field. He's punching you all each, just a gentle punch, but you know he is here.
Okay.
Did you feel it? He punched you first.
Yeah, so I didn't, but, you know.
Punch my hubby.
Yeah.
Hey, you good?
I feel so bad for the officers who had to take this call. This is just fucking delusional. Chris is then walked out of the hotel room to a police car as the onlookers call out to them, leaving the cops like even more confused than they already were.
I do not know those people, and yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this. Christian, listen! See?
Yeah, don't.
Followers.
What's up, man?
What is happening right now?
The cops probably took Chris saying, I'm internet famous as another delusion. I mean, obviously. But you can just tell they're genuine shocked, like, that it's actually real. Chris even knows that this whole situation is going to be all over the internet, but probably not even fully aware of how viral this thing would actually go. Chris is walked to a police car where the cops talk more of Chris and discuss the ongoing situation. And as this is happening, the Ralph male, Ethan Ralph, can be heard in the background, and Chris winds up responding, giving somewhat of an impromptu interview, ignoring the officer's advice not to.
I'm going. I'm complying. I am complying. I am good like this. And I am Chris Chan Sonichu, your goddess blue heart. And I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with Quickfill and my Sonichus and Rose shoes and everybody.
You're lost about 3,000 people right now, Christian. How do you breathe?
Let's not talk to them, okay?
Yeah, I keep in good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Let's not talk to them.
How's the last few days been? I know it's been pretty stressful. It's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I got my loves. Frisk me.
I'm searching you, not frisking you.
Well, it's offering you the option there.
What the
Heck is going on right now? This is freaking weird.
This is the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
You have anything else on you?
I have nothing else on me.
Because they're going to scan you into jail, and if there's anything on you, you little back.
I understand.
Little nugget of weed is felony.
I have no weed. I have no drugs on consuming on me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. That felt good.
Chris is maybe a little too eager for a frisking from the cop here, who doesn't seem to be too keen at all to have to be doing this. Poor bloke. As Chris is put into the car, we hear Chris call out that the dimensional merge is imminent to the onlookers and informs the cop that Batman will be meeting them very soon.
Okay. It's happening now. We're on the very last thread. It's happening right
Why are you yelling?
We're living it. Dimension merge, baby. If Batman is your hero, you're gonna meet him very soon.
I bet you're never working overtime for us again.
Just shut the fuck up and get in the car, Chris. There ain't no motherfucking Batman.
Alright, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, officers.
Alright, can we go eat now?
Yeah, 100%.
I would love to hear the conversation that these guys had while they ate. Probably the most bizarre call of their whole careers, and I doubt there will be another one like it. See, to me, someone who, knows about Chris Chan and has followed the law, I think this is completely fucking bizarre. Imagine what these fucking cops are thinking, especially with the charges that Chris Chan, was actually being arrested for. Absolutely fucking wild. I wonder if any of them actually went and Googled Chris and looked into some of this shit. I would honestly be very surprised if they didn't. One of these blokes has got to be 40 episodes deep into Geno Samuel at this point. Come on. But we're not done, as there is footage to the ride over to the jail. And Chris only goes deeper and deeper into the crazy Sonichu lore with the police officer. Chris starts off by saying to the cop, "You may know me from my Sonichu comic books."
You may recognize or know my comic books I have drawn over the years and my chronicling and creations and discoveries of the Sonichu and Rosechu Pokemon species.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, give you a little bit of homework for research on your own time, then that's okay.
The ego on this motherfucker. This cop has not heard of your crazy fucking scrollings, Chris. Chris then proceeds to ramble on about the dimensional merge and just a whole heap of other gibberish, including about how all of his favourite fictional characters will be coming over to this universe.
And I am literally a goddess, and that will be proven in the near days to come as we are on the completion of the dimension merge, where the universe half that was divided in 1380s by order of King Arthur. He ordered Merlin and 2 other magicians to remove and banish all dragons, unicorns, and other quote-unquote mythical creatures and overpowered individuals. And thus we were separated, transported into from what was originally called Universe 1C211987. You have everybody there. You have Superman, you have Mickey Mouse, you have Iron Man, you have Darkwing Duck, you have the Infinite Possibilities. You even have Ratchet and Clank. You have the Super Mario Brothers, and you have Sonic. You have Link. You have everybody, you name it, they're there. And of course, especially Sonichus and Rosechus and all of the other Pokemon known and yet to be known in all of existence.
The cop, who has pretty much been dead silent for this entire trip, decides to indulge Chris a little bit, and they discuss Spider-Man coming over to the universe.
So you're saying Pokemon's are going to come back to this, where we're at right now?
Yes, and among others, like I said, if Batman or... Actually, let me ask you, who is your favorite superhero?
I'd probably go with Spider-Man.
He's going to come around. You're going to meet him.
All right, I can't wait.
I mean, if you're ever in New York, he's going to be swinging around there.
Why New York? Why only New York? Why can't he go wherever he wants?
Well, I mean, yeah, he can't go because he's a Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can. But also, I am particularly fond of and have great appreciation for the mentally capable and the psychic powered type of individuals. I have great respect for them, especially the good ones.
As the ride comes to an end, Chris proceeds to inform the officer of his interdimensional relationships.
Yeah, so I am married interdimensionally with my husband, Magic-chan Sonichu, and I am also married to Hannah. Now my brain went blank on the word there, but anyway, I am also polygamously married to Giselle Roshu and Sylvana Roshu and the one and only Mewtwo, the one that was cloned by Giovanni's team in Team Rocket as featured in the first Pokemon movie.
Now, this is the last footage we have of Chris before being locked up for about 2 years, where the court proceedings were very lengthy and complicated. Chris's mother Barb was left alone at the house, although it appears that someone had come by to assist in cleaning up the place, which was in a near state of disrepair. As for Chris, we would regularly see jail letters that were sent out to various people that contained just crazy ramblings about the Dimensional Merge, and a new belief that Chris Chan was actually Jesus.
And I get out on second coming or sooner by uninterrupted co-divine interventions. All of your demons and curses are no more and unrevivable. Judgment Day. Praise us, gods. Chris Chan Sonichu. The goddess Blueheart and your lord.
After about 2 years, Chris Chan's case was surprisingly dropped, with the details around it being completely confidential. So whether Chris actually committed this crime has never been properly revealed, but I think that everybody is able to make a pretty reasonable assumption on what the truth of the situation is. Chris got out of jail and then ended up being housed by a group of crazed fans who had actually bought a house for Chris to live in, where Chris was being forced to stream pretty much all of the time.
Those that pay money will get there and actually put a legitimately good and family-friendly, safe for work type of question. They shall be read and answered. I pretty much answered a number of details and questions earlier throughout the stream so far. And wow, this thing is really fast. I can sort through that a little bit, but anyway, so just obviously try keep the questions general, good, safe.
Interestingly enough though, at the time of recording this, there has not been a new Chris Chan stream in over a month. Chris has been spotted out and about with a girl, maybe a girlfriend, but not much is really known about who this is, possibly just some weird fan. Chris has been back to the original house where Barbie's living, and most notably collected rocks from the driveway to sell online to crazed Chris Chan fans looking for a piece of Christery. Chris also sells Sonichu medallions to try and make a quick buck. This was a big business pre-jail before things came to a halt, but since being released, they appear to be back in full production. A bit of an online meme or superstition going around at the moment is the curse of the Sonichu medallion, and that anyone that puts one on is cursing themselves for a complete downfall in life, with the most notable being Nick Rekieta, I think I'm saying that right, who has not had a good time since putting that thing on, but that's probably a story for another time. We also have iDubbbz that has put on the curse medallion, and things for him have been a complete downward spiral. I'm not one to believe in superstitions, but I don't think these medallions are to be fucked with. But yeah, that's the video for today. Chris Chan is just back out and living a normal life like nothing happened, which is honestly fucking crazy. The best place to keep up with Chris is over on Twitter, where you can see pretty much daily schizo posting about a whole different variety of topics. If there's any more updates on this, or, something big happens with Chris Chan, maybe I'll fucking cover it, bit of a different subject on the channel, but I feel like it was a good one. That's all I really got. If you enjoyed, drop a like, maybe a subscribe or a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
So yeah, please get everything off of the internet now!